swings and roundabouts when it comes to heirs. Okay, so it didn't affect me, even though there were patriots. They became Greece, and we maintained our lengthy truce with them, which is unfortunate. But wow, and they kept their Orthodox religion. Interesting, very interesting, and at the same time not interesting at all. I'll be happier killing some Brits. Jake, there are still Greeks in your country. They need to convert to Gothic. I don't disagree with you one iota. But I also want some more trade efficiency. There we go. Unfortunately, that doesn't give us any... Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, Saxony is no vassal of ours. Must be an ally with Urbino? Crazy. The length, rather the distance of that. Brandenburg, all these cores of you, I do really want them back. You know I want them back for you. You also know that I want to smash through Poland, but France wants to crush me. How terribly frustrating that Roma would be worth so little. I know the reason is because Great Britain is involved and they're chewing up all that. No gay back, patriots. Okay, now I've heard it all. Now they're just making things up. But you only want to rise up there. It's a shame I take all my troops away, but if I just get a little unit on there, that'll be fine. No gay back. Jake, thoughts on Jewish Ethiopia game? How hard it might be to do? It would be very hard, but I do need the Ethiopian achievement, so I may go for it at some point as a Jew. You know, it's hard to be a Jew at Christmas. My friends don't let me join in any games. Can't write Christmas cards or decorate a Christmas tree or leave water out for Rudolph because there's something wrong with me. My people don't believe in Jesus, Christ divinity, because I'm a Jew, a lonely Jew. I can't be Mary because I'm Hebrew. How are we doing on the core situation? Still plenty of land to take around here, but I shouldn't be so chickening out here. I just really do not want to be fighting France at this stage. Nah, that's cowardly talk. What I need to do is go over to France and smack them so hard that they stop being Defender of the Faith and they stop ever thinking it's a good idea to be Defender of the Faith ever again. My friend made a custom nation in MP with me called Jerusalem. He did not prosper. A touching story. It's a little outside of the season, but I'd happily write you a Christmas card, Nightbeer. I am frustrated at the lack of owning Roma right now. Saxony. Even Saxony wanting a piece of the pie. How did you get so big? Cork bottle stoppers. I think that increases the price of wine by a fair chunk. Yeah, 50%. No? What does cork bottle stoppers do? Maybe I should have read it. Okay, this is going just embarrassing for you now. We'll make a move on their capital. Economic ideas are great because you can just forget about inflation, which is a lovely feeling. See, if GB wasn't involved, we'd just have there's a thought. Liège. If I occupied Liège, I'd have a touch more war score. Can't really negotiate with them, but I could get there. Where's that 4 siege dude of 4 maneuver dude of mine when I require him? You there, Mr. 3 siege. 3 siege or 4 maneuver. 3 siege can come down here. Since he's obviously terrible at sieging up the land there. Could force march, but we're not going to do that. Hopefully occupying Liège will be fine. And hopefully GB will have bigger fish to fry so they'll get out of this war. Jake, declining Sweden's call to arms would cause you to lose 50 prestige since you guaranteed them and allied them, even for offensive wars. Interesting. Rubbish, but interesting. Since I will be considering consuming you as well, Polotsk, let's get those relations up. And what do you guys even think you're doing? It'll only take a few months to walk to Liège, that's quite good. Interesting that I can even walk there, but that's going to work to my benefit as long as I can siege it up. But I wonder, Urbino might be pathetic and just demand a small bit of peace, like war reparations or something like that, to which I will be muckle unimpressed. Let's see. They desire Romagna and Roma. They'll probably take Romagna for themselves. Unless I can demand Roma first. But I won't be able to do that because I won't have the war score. Unless we kick GB out of this. And that would be the wet dream. Drake insults someone for 5 PP. Well, it's either Austria or Persia. Thanks for the heads up. That's right, I could be generating the PP if I just got myself some privateers. So let's work on that. I'll make 20 of them. Because since when have I ever failed at naval matters? You know what they say, naval matters. If you manage to succeed at this point, right now I could switch you out and bring the 3 siege over to Liège, but you're not about to, are you? No. You relished disappointing me. Alright, I know it'll be tricky, but do your best. Surprisingly expensive to take this land, but that is lack of administrative efficiency for you. Fields of Ganja have been converted to our cause. In the game files, Ganja is actually province number 420, whereas Stockholm is province number 1. I think that about does it for interesting things about province numbers in this game. I still want Diptech 22 so I can go on, I can wage war on anybody that I want. Jake, just take coastal provinces in Hejaz. I don't know, getting nice looking borders is very important to me. Sunni zealots wanting to rise up, probably only in places where I'm converting. Although they also want to rise up in Man. You can't rise up in Man. Or Samara. Ah, but we're religiously enriching Samara. What was the other one? Canada. Remember when nationalism was minimum revolt risk? I don't want to remember those days either. They were bad times. I really need to think up a plan for what to do when Urbino sells me short on Roma. Demands exceeding war score minus 100. That's not going to magically change. And the British war enthusiasm is, of course, high. Yeah, it's incredibly high. If I hired wait, you lead a personal union with Croats? Wait. Yeah, okay. I see it now. But you're allied with Tuscany. If I somehow rolled in and instantly crushed Tuscany, France would lose Defender of the Faith. But that's a tricky one. It's unlikely that Tuscany would want out after that. But all my units are readily available to go and crush them. I have no Cassis on them. I would have Cassis if I had Roma, though. Oh, there's also the other slight province with declaring war on you, and that is the massive number of people who get involved. It never rains, but it pours. Jake, improve with Sweden. We're already at a Kushti 200. And I like having my free diplomat, because I mean, what if suddenly Britain had something else going on and they jumped out of this war? And I was able to take Roma, which is what I want. I want it so much. At this rate, it would have been better just waiting and sniping Roma. God, I hate you so much. They took Romagna and gave land to Saxony. But what did Theodoro get? That's interesting. Could vassalize Roma. Could break truce on Roma, but nobody would like that. Allied to rival. Yeah, well, Urbino, you are just garbage. Diplo-vassalize the Pope, huh? It'd only take 10 years to integrate you. Yeah, we're vassalizing the Pope. Odd that there's no big malice to that, like I am the Pope, but okay. Urbino, I respect you. I have a lot of respect for you and the balls that you just showed with what you did, but for that you have to die. No ifs and no buts, you have to die. We'll get these wars wrapped up. Pope will become our new vassal. Everything will go according to plan. No point getting our relations up with you too high. We need you free to get the Pope vassalized. Can you integrate the Pope? Yeah, I can do it 10 years after I vassalize him. Saves me the bother of coring that expensive province. Although it is yet another obstacle for my dip points. The papal opinion is actually a big barrier to that. I will wait and do other things before I do that. Giving you a gift will help immensely. It's going to be horrible if one of these other guys diplo-vassalizes you, especially Britain. Jake, doesn't vassalizing the Pope wind up as a debuff? Papal subjugation. Only if you're Catholic. Me, I just get conquest of Rome when I take over them. Alright. Throw down everything we can to get positive relations with you. What will we be looking at here? Oh yeah, Urbino. Sod you. Sod you to hell. That gets rid of allied to rival. Once we finish this offensive war, we'll be able to get the alliance with you. Until then, I'd love to give you military access, but that's not going to work. I think I already gifted you, didn't I? How about some subs? How about a huge chunk of... Okay, not quite that much. I mean, they're small, so a small amount should do quite a bit. $16 yearly, I somewhat doubt it. Did I guarantee your independence as well? Because that's going out of the way. Do I have anything else with you? No, nothing with Urbino. That's what I want out of you. Might be a little expensive, but I will be having it. And Oman is not going to help. +7 yearly is actually pretty good for subsidies. Might as well get military access. Jake Privateer for the PP. Yeah. The time is now. No, but this time you have to make sure you go home at war. And... Gee, only Austria, and I can't make more whilst I'm at war. Well, Austria probably have all the power over here. In Venice. Nice. Roma isn't in Venice, so that's no problem. Can't marry you, which is super unfortunate. Actually, it means I want out of this Hejezi war. I'm done now, I want out. Could do without these then, just to push it down, because I need out of this super fast. I'll get those later, because it'll look ugly without them. Not that how I currently look is all that splendid. Look at all this converting to the Christian faith I'm doing for you, Rome. This is why you want to be my puppet. I'll pull a Mussolini on you. So if you're thinking about it, our progress has really slowed down for the past 50 years. It was explosive for the first 100 and then just kind of seemed to have slowed down. But I don't think that's too big a problem. There are important things that need to be done. Alright, we get this land so we can separate this province. That's the main reason we took it all. I don't really care about autonomy here, since it's garbage overseas land. 100% autonomy sounds good to me. Just get it covered. Half price as well, because it's overseas. And with that we'll forge our claim on that province. Only one of you is mountains. I'll get you out of there. Which means we're no longer in an offensive war, so please be our friend. Bit of a waste to ally you right now though, because it slows down the improved relations, so we'll just let you chill for a while. No need to be hasty. Oh, Shamar. I thought that was Saruhan, who of course are loyal, well, they're working on that loyal part, but they are good Orthodox people. And some admin power, that's nice. Was that temporary insanity of the monarch or something different? Jake, annex Sicily. No, we're probably going to have Sicily around to feed chunks of land to. Maybe. That's actually a good point. Maybe Sicily have outstayed their welcome. No, they've got good tech and they make a good little vassal, don't they? If anything, it's Bulgaria I should be thinking about integrating soon. No, there's Polots still as well. Ah, they're still all good. So I'm going to get 110 from all this, taking me to 160, but what else can I do for more relations? Wars at war will tick away, but not very quickly. Mutual military access will be another thing. I want to get their alliance now so I can get some offensive wars on the go. Even though it will slow down the speed at which they start to like me more. Yeah, it's only going to go up by 2 per month, so it's going to take a wee while. But it will just bubble away, so that's a-okay. And I can get the mutual military access thing going. And good, we're no longer at war. That should increase the speed at which we increase relations as well. Yeah, peace plus 10% for what little it's worth, and for the fact that peace won't probably won't last all that long. Ah, of course. If I fight Moldavia, then France won't get involved because I'm actually waging war against a. Oh, and Sweden won't get involved. Barely, but they won't. Ideal opportunity to fight Poland. I mean, I don't have the claims, so it's going to be heavy on the aggressive expansion, but I get to rip Poland apart. And that is something nobody should want to pass up. I bet Sweden are actually going to join in anyway. because they love Poland. But it'll be interesting to see what they do, in a way. Well, at least if the game is lying to me, I can complain about the game being a liar. Although if Sweden do come for me, that's going to be one hell of a problem that I won't know how to figure out. Still, take the opportunity while it knocks. Yep, Sweden joined in. Why, Sweden? We had something beautiful. Okay, so definitely not the smartest move I have ever done. Now I'm at war with one of my greatest friends and allies. And that's probably not going to help the situation when it comes to you either. Oh well. Can't cry over everything. Oh yeah, and I forgot my rivals, didn't I? Oh, and I'm in a war that I don't really want to be in, because I ain't got those claims. Jake, why didn't you attack Albania instead? Yeah, that would have been even better. But I didn't. Well, at least I can attack Albania here. Don't forget me, Rome. I'll be back. See this? This is a nice curveball. Because now I'm at war with one of the strongest military nations. Maybe you can do me a favor and not come and kill me. Tech 19 all around. And these Polish provinces are not going to be cheap even after I win. Jake, go for a white piece for the short truce timer. Attack Albania next time. Where's the fun in that? Plus, if I did that, Poland would be a non-co-belligerent, and that would not work out too well for me. Where's your sense of adventure? Look at Bulgaria. They've got a sense of adventure. They know the Poles are coming for them. They're only too happy to embrace it. Still, I should probably go and help those guys out before they get utterly destroyed. But I don't want to force march my way there. Take the opportunity to conquer Riga, Jake. Actually, this is a prime opportunity to take any of Sweden's friends. Riga is an issue, but there's also Holstein. I'd have a claim on Riga. You're doing a good job holding there, Bulgaria, but it's not the best. I doubt you're going to hold out for 9 more days. Or 11, I think it was. However, you'll keep them weak enough for this. Don't forget your troops in Liège. Too late, I already did forget them. And I forgot that. Well, good thing they are exiled. Alright, get up to Danzig. I'm awfully keen on marching through Neumark. This is going to be troublesome. Very troublesome. Okay, what can I do then? Well, I can focus on Bender, since it is, after all, the war goal.